Alright, I just want to make a quick video. I'm trying to make it quick as possible. So, let me just get straight to the point. 3 years ago, I screwed my life up. 3 years ago, I bought this car I should never have bought. 3 years ago, I met this amazing woman. Well, before then, but 3 years ago, I come to finally realize she was amazing. But 3 years ago, I was a screw up. Long story short, I was just a screw up. And made some bad decisions and just screwed my life up. Long story short. But basically, the reason why I make this video is because 3 years ago I discovered Plastic Dip. And back then there was just basic colors and nothing special going on. It's just Plastic Dip. So, but I discovered Plastic Dip and it pretty much took over my life. I was in love with it. I thought it was the coolest thing I've ever dealt with in my entire life. But no idea what I was doing. I actually bought the kit. I was doing like wheels and stuff like that and blah blah blah. And then I did my whole car in the back of my house with a tent and some PVC pipes, and basically just kind of hung everything up. And then there's like grasshoppers and stuff climbing over my car while I was trying to do it. That was fun, you know, trying to get the dipped grasshoppers off my car. But I just did it. I just leaped. I wanted to wrap my car, found out about Plastic Dip, and went for it. But 3 years ago, I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I was just kind of just this another guy who happened to be kind of smart. And that was it. That's all I had for me. I was a nerd. I built computers before I did this, by the way. But anyways, I'm in a state where it's very traditional. So I was already shot down. I mean, everybody never took me serious. I was always shot down. But I kept doing it because I really, really liked it. I really thought it was something that if people understood it, they would learn to like it too. And so I kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And then finally I got to the point where I met some people. We tried to start a business. It went bad real fast. I still didn't know what I was doing. I kept putting out bad work. And I screwed up so many times to the point where I actually started to learn what to do and how to do it and how to do it right. And with the help of Fonzie's videos, I learned how to do it properly. And just kept learning. Just kept learning, kept learning, kept learning. I never stopped. And so, long story short, 3 years ago, Fonzie posted up some videos and saved my life. Plain and simple. He saved my life. I don't know where I'll be, who I am, nothing, if it wasn't for this dude with these abnormally large biceps posting up videos and telling us that we should dip our emblems in our wheels. Black, red, and white. I think those are the colors. Black, red, and white. Something else. I don't know. I think blue or something. But anyways, white was terrible. Oh my God, white was freaking terrible. I'm not even gonna get to that. Just for the love of God, I'm so glad they fixed it. Oh. But anyways, but he saved my life. Plain and simple, 100%. Yes, it was my motivation and all my determination and my willingness to push myself and keep pushing for something that nobody understood or liked or anything, but he saved my life. Plain and simple. I know that I just posted some bunch of pictures on Dip Your Car community. I was kind of afraid to because I'm not a Dip Your Car authorized installer and whatnot, but it's because I'm a new shop. I've been open for a few months. I've been doing this for 3 years, but it's my first time opening a shop myself. I'm by myself, ran by myself, and it's the only job I have. It's the only thing I got. It's just this shop. This shop take care of my family and, you know, my wife and my daughter, and that is it. And so if I don't make, you know, we do the best we can, and I just don't make a lot of money yet. And I hope one day I will, but just for right now I don't. So because of that, I'm not an installer or authorized installer because I can't afford it. It's just that simple. But I try to represent Dip Your Car and represent Plastic Dip as best as I can by trying to put out the best work that I possibly can. I take this very serious and I'm very passionate about doing this. I really, really love doing this. I would not want to do anything else at this point. I mean, I build cars on the side, but I love this. And it's just the way I am now. And so I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for Fonzie. I don't know where I would be doing if it was not for Fonzie. I had a felony and it screwed my life up. And then Fonzie came up with this crazy idea and decided to do it on a car. And I joined the crowd and said, well, you know what, Fonzie, sounds like a pretty crazy idea, but I'm kind of down. So I jumped on board and started doing it myself. And then watched his videos and learned how to do it right. And so, long story short, I wouldn't know how to dip a car if it wasn't for Fonzie. I would not know how to clean these guns out if it was not for Fonzie. I would not know how to do any of these things if it was not for me making mistakes and then Fonzie showing me how to do it right. So this is a thank you video to Fonzie. And so I'm not trying to make it mushy or anything, just thank you. I appreciate it. I think I speak for a lot of people, but when I say you changed everything, and I don't think you know how much of an impact you have made on the car community itself because of what you did. And I thank you. And I do a lot of cool vehicles. Here's another Range Rover. I do a lot of Range Rovers, BMWs, and everything. This one's nice. But anyways, I have another customer. I wouldn't have a customer if it wasn't for Fonzie. I would not have a business if it was not for Fonzie. Thank you, Fonzie, for real. I'm gonna go and talk to this customer. That's pretty cool. Another customer. All right. Thanks, Fonzie.